Hello Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lucia and today I'm doing a reading for Aquarius Sun, Moon and Rising signs. 3 cards from the Celtic Spirit Oracle for Aquarius. I also have my Osho Zen. Let's see what's going on with you guys right now. I have my Osho Zen Tarot today for you guys. And I have my Earthly Souls and Spirit Moon Oracle. So we have the Oak Guardian. Thresholds, answers, and open mind. I'm feeling like there's a lot of things that I feel like there's a lot of things that you have on your mind, Aquarius. And I feel like there could be things that you're hoping to get answers to or decisions that you have to make. I feel like also you feel like you have to be careful with certain situations, maybe which path you're going to take, what decisions you have to make. I feel like with this also and I feel like Aquarius does have very open minds and going outside and connecting with nature. And this is coming up for everyone. Grounding, staying mindful, finding stillness so that you get your answers. So you could be looking for answers. Clearing the mind to get the answers, because the energies right now could be a lot, and we could have a lot that's clouding our minds. Like we could have a lot to worry about. We could have some fears, we can have some self-doubt, we can have some hurts, emotional things coming up, and all of these things can be really interfering, like it can interfere with our minds, with our decision making, or it might just be too much and stuff that we maybe feel like not dealing with right now. So this is staying grounded, finding clarity, and dealing with one thing so that you get that out of the way and then deal with the next thing, one thing at a time. But I also feel like with this, it's about being very careful with what are you giving energy to right now. And this has been coming up in a lot of the readings, like being very careful with this, making the best decisions for you. We have the herbalist, herbs, medicine, and healing. There could be some healing here or clearing, whether it's energetically, physically, or mentally, or spiritually. That you could be working on doing or wanting to bring in as well. You could be wanting to clear. I'm getting a lot with clear energy, peace, peaceful energy, more love energy. So you could be looking at this. You could be doing things to connect with nature. You could be looking for more cleaner, eating cleaner, or reorganizing furniture, maybe cleaning closets out and things like that. Switching the energy around, clearing the energy, or doing things, lifestyle changes where you feel like you are doing more to nurture yourself on all levels, energetically, spiritually, physically as well. So you could be looking into herbs. You could be looking into some form of healing, whatever you are drawn to that works right for you. And we have the Green Fairy. Mischief, freedom, and reckless. I'm feeling with this the need to be free. The need to be free. There's a feeling of needing to be free, whether you have some freedom or you feel like you're stuck or not. I feel like there is a need to be more free on a different level. And you could be thinking about maybe taking a step on a new journey. That's something that you haven't done before. And it may seem to other people reckless or something that maybe other people don't expect. Like there could be something here that's unpredictable about you. You could be doing something that's unpredictable, but something that's going to make you feel like taking back your power. And that can make you feel guilty. That can make you feel like you're being mischievous or something. I feel like this is also about putting yourselves first, Aquarius. I feel like there is something here that you could be feeling like there's passion getting lit for some of you from emotional things. Like the emotional stuff is turning into fuel. So we have integration. And this is a card of balance with the Osho Zen Tarot here. So what else? What do we need to balance? There's the yin and the yang. So what's stagnant, what needs to move, and what's too crazy, and what needs to be more calm. nothingness, the no-thingness, the nothingness. We have existence. These are beautiful cards. I feel like we need one more. And we got it. Okay, and there's that fire card. That's the emotions turning to fire. So there's things here that we need balance in, Aquarius. There's something here that you need a balance in. It could be where things are cold, they need to be hotter. Where things are hotter, they need to be colder. If things are crazy, you need peace. So where and how can you find peace right now? This is very important. And also what needs to move if something is stagnant, taking care of this or putting more energy into that. So stagnation, getting out of stagnation and getting into. So now we have the no-thingness or the nothingness. And this card is the Hierophant. And that's where we grow, get our answers. And where does it happen? In the nothingness, right? So this is a card of stillness and going into the stillness, into the nothingness. And because that's where everything is. In the nothingness, there is everything there. The answers are there. You know, the enlightenment is there. The light comes in. So it's also shedding labels that we put on ourselves. Like, so if we say I am this and I am that, then we're like limiting ourselves to those things. But when we say I am nothing, I just am, then you are everything. So if you are nothing, you are everything. It's also, you can also look at it as a clean slate, where you start the creation process. You know, you clear everything into nothing, and then you put in what you want. In a way of believing in yourself, in a way with love, with believing in yourself, in a way with peace and healing and inspiration. And then we have existence, and this is the Magician. So we go into the nothingness, and then we go into our true selves. We find our true selves, the Magician. So coming back to you as the creator, this is how you were born, with all your abilities. And then you grow up, and then the doubts happen, the fears happen, the experience happens. And then for some, there's some trauma there. So it changes us, it programs us. This is shedding all those beliefs and coming back to where the truth lies, in the quietness. And I have to say this, like, no matter what I say, no matter what a reader says, a teacher says, or whatever, you always go within and see, does this feel right to you? And where do you get your answers? In the nothingness. When you go outside in stillness, in yoga, with learning yoga and meditation and stillness, this is where you open your third eye. This is where you open your intuition. This is where you connect, you know, with source, with your higher self, in stillness, in meditation, in mindfulness, in being present, in quiet. So we have playfulness, and this is where you start creating again. This is that fire. So there's something emotional here, and there's something here that could be some hard things to deal with, but it's about finding the solutions and then coming to ourselves here, and then realizing who we are, our potential, and then starting with what do we want to get back to, or what do we want to create, whether it's new, getting back to something. What do we want to move forward and do here with this beautiful playfulness card and passion, in a way that's passionate for us, in a way that we are putting loving energy into this, you know, our determination, loving energy. So what do you want to create, Aquarius? We have earthly souls and spirit, moon oracle. What do we need to know for Aquarius right now? And I will be reading an affirmation from the book, which I have right next to me. What do we need to know for Aquarius? What do we need to know for Aquarius right now? Oh, there's too many cards. You know what? I'll read them, and then I'll just read one quote from the book, the one that stands out the most. We have authentic. Stay true to yourself, Aquarius. So if things don't feel right. You may be feeling like you outgrew some things. Staying true to yourself, staying honest with yourself, giving yourself the credit. Also, we have light. Connect with that light, connect with your inner light. Keep shining that bright light. I'm getting moon vibes. This is a moon deck also with this, and it's about manifesting. Pay attention to at nighttime. Sometimes you may be getting insights. Sometimes you get ideas. This could be a good time to keep something next to you, a notepad to write things down at night. Pay attention to your dreams. I know that that's not what that says. It says light. Know that you are of light. Always look to the light. It's a card of hope, really, the light. It reminds me of the stars, you know. It reminds me of the existence card, the stars in the cosmos. We have hope. Here's the hope card. And we have healing with this card. That green in her skirt reminds me of healing. And that pumpkin there reminds me of what do we need to release to heal. We have imagine. This is where we're creating with that passion, that page of wands. Playfulness. Sorry, I hit the mic. We have infinity. I'm thinking this is the card I need to read for you guys, the affirmation or the quote from the book. Infinity. This is us being our true selves, walking with our true selves. We have abundance. This is being open to receive, and look at that creative color, the creative color and the solar plexus, like having power, knowing our power. Aquarius. Aquarius are the innovators. They're creative. They are the ones who come up with the great ideas. And so abundance, being open to receive abundance. I may read that one too. Why not? Let's read abundance and let's read infinity. So abundance for Aquarius. What do we need to know about abundance? There we go. Abundance is not something we acquire. It is something we tune into. Wayne Dyer. We tune into it in this place. Tuning into our true selves, our core selves here. And then we have infinity. Let's see what that's all about. With that wolf, I'm getting protection energies as well. So infinity, infinity, infinity. For Aquarius, what do we need to know? Here we go. An inspiring word for me is to think of myself as limitless. Rachel Taylor. You are limitless. Shedding what I said before about the I am. Be. Right? Not putting yourself in a box. Aquarius, and you guys are not that type. You guys need to be free. There's a freedom here. And I feel like you guys are turning that emotions into fuel, fire. I said that for another sign. I don't remember if it was an earth sign or if it was... I don't remember if that was the fire signs that I did. Or the water signs. Maybe it was the water signs. Turning fuel to fire. Here, emotions turning into your fuel. So stay creative, stay with love, stay beautiful, Aquarius. Thank you so much for being here.